It's 8:45 in the morning, and I'm eating a pack of McCoys because I'm a fat. Okay, let me just quickly show you how cold it is in here. 89% dampness in the air, humidity, whatever you want to call it, and it's 4 degrees. It's effing freezing. Okay, guys, so March is fast approaching, and that means camping season is fast approaching as well. So I'm hoping to get a camping session in March. But what I've done recently is I've recently purchased a solo stove. Now, let me flip you around. So this is my solo stove. I bought this from eBay. It was £80 plus £4 P&P. It's actually second hand, but it was brand new out the box. All this discoloration is where I've been using it. But really good, really impressive. But what I want to do, if you're in the market for a solo stove, I want to compare it side-by-side test with a more traditional basic stove, just an open metal box effectively. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same amount of wood for each one. So I've got that amount of wood there for the Firebox, a fire starter there, and again the same number of sticks for the solo stove and the same fire starter. So we're going to get these running side by side when it's a little bit darker later on and just see how they compare. This might be fine for you, in which case you're going to save about 60 quid, or you might prefer this. Let's do the test and find out. All right, it's got the Firebox on your left, solar stove on your right. Let's go and grab the wood. And I'll tell you what, guys, as it is almost Valentine's Day, I'm going to put on some sexy mood lighting, huh? How about that? Get your ladies on the sofa, yeah, watch this. Get them right in the mood. Dear. Ah, shit, where's my lighter? It's in my pocket. It's in my pocket. Can't beat a bit of mood lighting. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, there's a giant cat shit on the lawn. Well, that's killed the mood, innit? Anyway. Right, how am I going to do this? I'll have to go in from behind, if you pardon the expression. And, alright, here we go. So, just a reminder, same amount of wood in each one. Now, before I start, you see this metal ring? It's very important that has to be on the top. That has a direct effect on the eliminating the smoke. I'll put the actual quote from the Solo Stove website about how important that is. Right, let's get started. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure they're nice apart. And then come on, there we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, look at this, we're firing away. So, let me just check the camera, make sure you can see both of these. That is perfect. I'll bring you back a little bit. Now you see already, with the Firebox stove on the left, how much more smoke there is. Isn't that crazy? That's insane. There's literally no smoke coming out of the solo stove. That's brilliant. So what I think I'll do is I'll just leave this on a time lapse, speed it up a bit for you guys, and I can see the clock on the camera here, so I know which one is going to be you know, extinguished first, and I'll just keep an eye on it, and we'll see what happens at the end. But straight away the smoke coming out of that Firebox one is and for some reason it's a lot more crackly as well. I don't know why what is causing that, but yeah, there you go. All right. Guys, so we're 12 minutes in and it looks like the solo stove is pretty much about to go out. It's just sort of simmering away there. The Firebox is still going strong. Now one thing I'll say about the solo stove, like standing here watching it burn, is it seems to burn a lot more fiercely. Like it's got it's got a stronger burn to it, which I'd imagine has something to do with all those directed air vents. It's channeling that air into it, and it's just making it burn a lot more sort of fiercely. But yeah, the Firebox is still going. We'll stick around, see how much longer it goes on for. So what's the time telling me? 15 minutes. So you're looking at about another extra 4 minutes or so of burn time with the same amount of wood. So there's not much in it really. I'll just show you these two simmering away. So all the flames have been extinguished now pretty much, so they're just smouldering away there. Still good, giving off a fair bit of heat though. It's lovely. Right. Let's get back in the old garage. That's how cold it is in here, look. What's it saying? 3 degrees, holy moly. So, both really good. They both have their sort of pros and cons. I would say the pros of the Firebox are, especially when you're considering camping on the motorcycle, is the Firebox folds flat. It folds right down. It's a lot cheaper than a solo stove. The solo stove stuff is expensive. Not only the stove itself, but all the utensils that come with it, if you want to buy that stuff. The benefits of the solo stove are, as you could see in that footage there, is it's pretty much smoke free. Now, for my situation, I've got houses either side, There's 2 young kids in that house, and there's pretty much a newborn in the house on the other side of me. So what I don't want to do is, if I'm having a little bonfire in the garden, is just make their home smell of smoke. So I don't want to do that. So the solo stove, I would say, is ideal for garden use, like a sort of permanent fixture. And the Firebox, especially if you're camping on the bike, is absolutely ideal for that. You can fold that thing up and stick it in your tank bag, no problem. Yeah, there you go. So you've got choices there. I mean, Solo Stove do have, they've got a massive one that is definitely a permanent fixture in the garden, or they do a smaller version of the Mesa, which is sort of like probably about half the size, which, you know, you could take that camping easily. So there you go, guys, you've got options there. So that's it. I really enjoyed that. Take care, and I'll see you lot soon, yeah? See you later on. Ta-da.